What's up guys, I'm watching the video. I'm here showing a couple clips from my first win. Now, I was like on an Xbox hiatus, I guess you could say, because I stopped playing Xbox for 3 or 4 days, and I was on PC playing a couple games. And I'm not too good at Fortnite Battle Royale, and I always usually lost close to the beginning of the game, or like deep into like the middle. But yeah, I just decided to get on at 3 a.m. and play some Fortnite because I saw a video, and I just kind of wanted to play it a little bit. And so I tried the bush tactic, which a lot of people use, and I wanted to try it this time. I didn't find anyone who was in a bush, but I was definitely in a bush, and I was just going from bush to bush and trying to live. I said bush a lot, but just trying to live and survive because I normally die a lot. And this seems to work very well, so I would suggest using this. I am skipping through parts of the video because I don't want you guys sitting there while I sit in a bush for a long time. But basically, I was sitting in there for a while, waiting for people, waiting for the storm to come. And this guy came over here. I shot at him a little bit. I hit him a couple times, but then he just hid over there for a little while. And I think I did skip a part because I was sitting in this bush for a while, and he didn't know where the heck I was. And before I actually came to this bush, I did get a kill, but I guess I didn't record that for some reason. I don't know what happened there. I'm just gonna start recording like cool games of Fortnite so you guys can watch the entire thing. And put some commentary in there. But yeah, so I was just sitting here for a while, trying to see what this guy is doing, see if he knows where I am, because he did look over here a couple times, and it kind of confused me if he knew where I was. So it was a little intimidating, so I was like, oh no. But yeah, you're pretty vulnerable when you're in a bush, because they can just take out basically any weapon and then shoot at you. And this would have been good for him if he knew where I was, because he could have acted like he didn't know where I was, and then gotten close to me, and then pulled out a shotgun or something, and I wouldn't even notice. But to be honest, I probably would have killed him. Like if he got close enough, I probably would have taken out my shotgun and killed him. But yeah, I've never actually done this method before. But I did play. I think the last time I played Fortnite, I was playing with a random, and he told me about the bush method. But yeah, I mean I've seen it, but he had told me about it, and I wanted to do it. So yeah. And this guy came out of nowhere. I don't know where he came, and he came out of nowhere. So he built after a guy was shooting at him. He didn't. I guess he didn't know the other guy was next to him, the one that I was looking at. But he built, and I killed him, and I ran back in the bush, and the guy over there still had no idea where I was, and I guess he thought that the other guy killed him or something. But I just like went super sneaky, and then I ended up coming out with my M4 and just taking this guy down. And most of these kills were with the rifle, or a common rifle. I actually won the game with the common rifle. I did have a sniper, but I'm not too good with it, so I ended up not using it. But yeah, those two pretty sneaky kills. Those are really funny in my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna go to the next part. I think I try to put these in order to like when it happened. And this part, I was just sitting in another bush. I don't know how far I am. I'm closer to the middle. So after I got that kill and the storm came in, I probably came over here. And yeah, just hid in this bush for a little while. In which I heard an airdrop like a little while later, and another guy came up from behind me. That's why you gotta be sneaky, because you see the guy, he came up from behind the storm. He was like not even in the circle yet, so you gotta be careful. I usually wouldn't be in a circle. I would be like where that guy was, in like outside of the rim of the storm, so no one could come behind me. And he decided to build here. I'm not exactly sure why he decided to build here. I don't know if he had like a sniper or something, but he built a little bit here, and it was on the edge of the map. So yeah, I've actually done that before and got a couple kills. But that building that I was in the first clip, that's what I was basically doing, except I was like, wait a minute, I've done this before and it didn't turn out well. Turned out I got a lot of kills and then ended up getting killed. So I'm gonna try a different method. That's why I went over to the bush. But yeah, he started building up, and then like right after he got done building, he just went to the airdrop, and I just followed him there. I'm saying a lot, sorry about that, but I just followed him there, and he got the airdrop because I wasn't fast enough, but I ended up killing him anyways. But good thing I had headphones on. Like I never use headphones in this game, but the one time I used headphones, I actually ended up winning because I was watching Jacksepticeye, his Escapist playlist, because I watched it before. I don't know, I decided to watch it again. But yeah, he went over there, and I thought he went out of the storm for a second, but the airdrop was right there, and then I ended up killing him. And I got confused because he like opened it and it looked like he disappeared, so I couldn't see him anymore. So yeah, that was weird. I was like, what? How did he just do that? But yeah, I got a nice sniper there. I ended up not even shooting a single bullet out of it. I mostly just used the common rifle because there's like no other rifles besides the common, at least besides the 3-burst right there. But I wanted like a nice, because usually this weapon, or I guess I don't know if they like nerfed it or something, or buffed it, I mean, to make the recoil a little bit better. but it's not bouncing everywhere. Like, you can actually hold the trigger and it'll hit some pretty precise shots. And yeah, that definitely helped out the entire game. And then I just try to hide. I try to look for more bushes because there was only like a couple guys left, and I wanted those last 2 guys to fight, but it didn't end up happening, and you'll see what happens in a second. But I just try to stay on the, I'll just try to stay on the edge, hook the edge, and see where the middle was, and if they could be hiding there. And then what really scared me is because I think I heard like a sniper or something a while ago, and what really scared me is all that loot right there. Because I was like, oh no, someone must be watching here. But I'm not actually sure when that guy died, but the loot was there. So it was a little confusing. I'm not sure how many people were in the game before I killed that guy a second ago. But yeah, that loot was just sitting there on the edge. I'm surprised no one would go get it. And I was just thinking, like, there's 2 more people besides me. And the chances of someone being in this house hiding, waiting for the other 2 to kill each other, seemed pretty high. But I didn't want to chance it by like shooting rockets and stuff. And I can see where the last guy is. The guy up there building. So I know where that guy is. So the only thing that I don't know is where this guy is. So I played smart, and I was like, alright, I'm going to go in here. I'm not going to let him sneak behind me just in case. And so I opened the door, and I checked behind it. And I didn't see him at first, and then I saw him. And I got so scared right then, because everyone that I've been going against has a shotgun. And it's just been, like, so close to killing me, but somehow I lived through it because they missed their 2nd or 3rd bullet. But yeah, here's the last guy after killing that guy. And from here, I was just, like, sweating so much. My hands were really sweaty, but I was like, hold on. I usually wipe my hands off when I'm sweating. But this time I'm just going to not, and just be super focused, and that ended up helping. And this part scared me because this guy started building up. I was like, I don't know what to do, so I just started building everywhere. And surprisingly, he jumped down. I don't really know why he did that. He tried to kill me with the shotgun, and somehow I lived. I was so close to dying. That scared me, but I jumped and somehow actually had pretty good aim and was able to kill him to get the win. But thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you in the next video.